Hello there! I just finished this one and oh, this is so cool. Can you see how shimmery they are? They all look a little bit golden from here, right? Except the purple. That was totally intentional. I decided for batching, so this is the third video, and I was thinking what else I could do here with the painting, and I was starting to get everything ready, and then I realized I could actually already hop on the call, check my notes, what I want to talk about, because of that I thought that might be helpful to not go all over the place. And I want to talk about 3 phases, which I like to talk about when I help other people to sort through their thoughts. And yeah, I can already feel that this is maybe not that meditative, at least here at the start. So that's also kind of an indication for myself on where my level is if I'm starting, I don't know, I wouldn't call it stressed, but what's going on, kind of part of the awareness, I guess. And I was just thinking that I want to test these colors on this other paper. So 3 phases. This topic, I guess, is more targeted towards other coaches and consultants who wanting to be visible but are struggling with the fear of being seen, rejection, sensitivity dysphoria, when you're really, really afraid to show yourself because your fear of what they will think and then judge you and reject you. That can be a very horrible feeling. And see, when I start talking, I already start calming down. My voice gets a little bit lower. I start to speak slower. And for me, that is what it's all about, to find a way to calm down. Apparently it works. Ooh, this is nice too on this paper. So 3 phases or 3 parts. When us peers get together, like other copywriters, coaches, consultants, and it's so pretty. And we wonder, why the heck are the others already so successful? Why are we not ruling the world yet? Many, including me, until a while ago, we are following tactics, and we're kind of missing the point to focus on something that is important to us. I mean, usually people say, do something that you really like. Do something where people ask you for advice. Has anyone asked me for advice how to paint? No, definitely not. But here I am, sharing me and myself and my thoughts while painting. But what I think is really important in order to get there is to figure out, what do you actually like to do and what are you good at? And one of the biggest awarenesses was that yes, I procrastinate big time, but when I was at work, I usually thought that I would procrastinate when I found myself optimizing Excel sheets, optimizing templates, when I found myself writing down how things are done so that I wouldn't have to restart from zero. And then I took this personality test. I took so many. If you're new to my channel, oh my gosh, now I can say that too. If you're new to my channel, look around. Well, there is a series with pretty bright colors on the thumbnail. I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 years old. And that's when I did the Gallup Strength Finder test, which was really, really helpful for myself to get to know myself better. And that gave me somewhat a direction of what kind of person I am, what are my strengths. Because to me there is a difference between the strengths that you are learned because you kind of are doing them every single day for years already. That was me, being a waitress, a sommelier, working as a banqueting manager in hotels internationally. I really thought I was good with people. I still think I am. But I'm not like the Tony Robbins kind of type, you know, who loves crowds and rah, rah, rah. No. I'm the kind of person who sits here by herself, looking out of the window with a mic in her face, sharing with you what's going on in her mind. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. I found out. And I found out it's okay. It's okay. This might sound so weird, but yeah. And then after that, what else did I do? Oh, I took another test, which is amazing, from Wealth Dynamics, and it's another personality test. And it kind of showed me that what they call I'm a mechanic. I'm a person who actually likes to take things apart. You know, if this was arranged nicely here, I like to take it apart and then find the patterns. Like my eyes would go to the greens and then I would arrange it by color. Or if it's processes, I would write a step-by-step guide. Or if there are patterns in your belief system, I would easily recognize them and then help you to find ways how to reprogram it. Or I would optimize an Excel sheets and rewrite SOPs, standard operating procedures, over and over until they are so detailed and easy to follow that if someone who has never done that is able to follow through. I really enjoy doing that. And by doing that personality test, I got an explanation that is actually my strength. I'm also pretty creative, apparently. And by the way, soft pitch here, I do still do these personality tests. So if you want one, let me know. And then, yeah, we can do one. And there will be also a report, yada yada. Anyhow, not the point. Point is, I found out I'm a mechanic. I love to tinker on things. I love to take things apart and put them back together. And some very successful people actually are also mechanics, as there are also very many successful people who are any other profile, obviously. So it doesn't matter what kind of profile you have, what kind of strengths you have. You can be successful no matter, because you're you. You are unique. You're a snowflake like me. We're all unique, right? And once we know what is our uniqueness, also great for the USP, right? You need to know that for that too. But if you know what you're good at and what actually recharges you, so not only being good at it because you've been doing it, I don't know, forever and so many times, but it actually also recharges you. It's like super easy for you. Your battery gets filled up. Your cup gets filled up when you do that. Of course, I love to talk to people in groups and encourage them and all that, but it doesn't fill my cup as much as when I reorganize things. I'm also a creator, so I like to create things. But yeah, so after that, next phase is kind of finding, I'm talking for course creators, consultants, solopreneurs, workshoppers, people looking, to present their offer to a specific group of people, and within that group to a specific kind of person. Because usually, as a coach and consultant, you kind of, I don't know, we can save the world, right? We could help anyone with anything, and that makes it so difficult to kind of say like, okay, I'm only serving women. It's like, hey, what's with the guys? Or only guys? Well, what's with the women? Yeah, I was just gonna go on a different tangent again, but how do you choose, right? And they say, so what are you good at? So am I supposed to target artists so they can see my amazing art? And then, say, ooh, your art is so great, you're probably also a great coach. or consultant or copywriter. No, that's also not what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you how I'm balancing my day-to-day, and I'm being your accountability buddy. And I hope to inspire you to just explore, even it looks kind of weird. Just, do what your heart desires. And then, once you get clear on who you want to serve, wanted to bring in my perspective. So, in my corporate life, I would say I was quite type A, quite red, dominant, and, you do this my way. And I think there was a lot of male energy going on, and it was okay. I knew how to do it. I felt comfortable. I worked as a CEO for, 5 or 6 years. We had like 130 people in the company, so it's not like I was a complete greenhorn there. But I was still wondering, like, who did I want to help? Was it, this people who wanted to muscle through? Or was it the people, who knew about that there is actually another way to... This brush is too big. Another way to reach a destination, to get a goal, get something done. It doesn't always have to be efforting and elbows and all that. But I felt like, but that's kind of the easy way, right? I mean, like, why don't you hustle, And then my beliefs were like, you have to work hard. If you don't work hard, it's not worth anything, yada, yada. Long story short, so I figured, actually, I prefer to help women. Because they also help me to be more me, which I think is very desirable. Like, don't you want to be more you? Without being judged, without the fear of being seen, without trying to pretend, without, being scared, I guess. And I don't know what my audience will be. Maybe you're a guy. Don't you want to be more you? And basically all what I just said, it applies to both of us. So I figured women. Then I figured, okay, women who are in corporate. But then I said, I've been so lucky with all the women I got to know who were also coaches. And I just feel like I really want to give back, because to me systems and tech is easy, and systems, and it comes to copywriting is actually so nice, because conversion copywriting is very, very systematic. It's step by step, and it's not much creativity needed here. If you tell me draw 3 lines, I'm like, okay, 3 lines. I'm drawing 3 lines. Very easy to follow. But all the other stuff, how long have I been talking? And I did only that. It's like not much progress. Okay, being judgy of myself here, but I knew I wanted to help the ladies in the coaching consulting community, because these are the people I got in touch with who helped me also discover my more gentle side, like the side which is more curious, more exploring, more, also geared towards helping others, also helping myself, still learning how to be mindful, whole project here. So I knew that. Then I realized I've been learning so much about copywriting, so why not do copywriting? Because they need a sales page, they need an email funnel. That's how I landed on, actually doing a copywriting instead of group coaching, because I prefer one-on-one sessions, deep one-on-one sessions, where we can really hone in on, what's best for you, where are you at right now, and then see where you're going. So that put these one-on-one group coaching more into a VIP spot, because I won't do group coachings. But then I thought, okay, I can do freelance conversion copywriting, and if someone has like limiting beliefs, that's why they can't get their About Me page together, that's why they can't, really hone in on their unique selling point, well, we can do that work as well, but it's very personalized and so much fun, actually. I love to do that. And then I found myself procrastinating like crazy. But it didn't feel like procrastinating in the sense of I don't want to do it, because I wanted to do it. I knew it was like the best thing to do it. I was excited to do it, but I wouldn't do it. I mean, every normal person would say, like, what the heck are you talking about? And actually, that's what most of the people told me. Also, my dearest, closest friends and family, they were like, Alex, I have no clue what you're talking about. Until I came across some posts on Instagram which described to me situations or moments, incidents that were like, oh, that's me. Oh my gosh, like this person is reading my mind. Isn't that what, in marketing, you want that moment. You want to share that, and your potential client was like, oh, you're in my mind. Yeah, that happened to me. What was it about? It was incidents or basically the day-to-day life of people who have ADHD. And yeah, one doctor said, yeah, what the heck, you became a CEO, how can you have ADHD? You've been so successful in life, you have, survived all these different kind of situations. You don't have ADHD. I was like, great. But in order to, work on this whole burnout and energy management, I went to that clinic to get a better understanding of that. And I was diagnosed with, ADHD. So now I know, yes, it is procrastinating, but it's not like because we think it's too boring, too mundane, too complicated. Well, yes, too complicated. That's also why I don't do it. But it's because there's just this task paralysis. There is just not enough oomph in our brain to actually get moving. And I just felt like, oh, this is so interesting. And for all the people out there who feel like, yeah, but people don't understand me, I was like, if you have ADHD and no one else gets you, or the other people with ADHD, we get you. And this is not only for people with ADHD, because I think ADHD, also many people have told me that, well, are we not all a little bit ADHD? I said, yes. It's just about, like a volume knob. It's everything what you're also experiencing is just a little bit more intense for us because our filter for information is just not there. How it accesses our brain. Well, this is not going to be an ADHD channel. I don't know much more about it than my own experience and, looking for answers for myself. But I get it. And it's so cool when you meet people who get you without you having to explain everything. And all to the people who don't have ADHD, no worries, because we are like the extreme structuring or brainstorming people. So you can benefit from our tactics as well. If you have especially if you have a really hard day or you're super exhausted and you're struggling a lot with a specific thing, then maybe the ADHD community also has some tips and tricks how to go about it. I now also know that because I tend to forget what I did and where I started, where I want to finish, that's how I just love to do and write SOPs, standard operating procedures, which is like a step-by-step of things I have to do. Now the color comes in. And so it really benefited me, and it will benefit you because I have these super, super tight step-by-step systems which, I can refer to when we are tackling your problems, and then you might find a solution that works for you. Maybe it's exactly how I do it. I highly doubt that. But it can be a great starting point for you to explore how a solution could look like for you. Like maybe you're not painting in order to get balance in your life. Maybe you're not recording it and sharing it out there for everyone to hear and see. But maybe you're going for a walk. Maybe, you have... It's a good thing to change your physiology, I hope it's the right word. When you've been sitting at the desk, then just get up and stretch your arms like a tree, like a flower. And, get out of that position. Oh my gosh, do you see this? The sun is shining on it and how it shimmers. Yeah, so, and then it was clear, like I know that I'm a mechanic, but I'm also creative. from ADHD, I know now I prefer one-on-one and not too many people in a group I need to entertain. I know now I want to target, or I want to offer what I have, my services, also to coaches, consultants, workshoppers, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, I don't know how you identify, who maybe have ADHD or are just struggling with things a person with ADHD also struggles with. That could be fear of being seen, the overwhelm, the being lost in all the steps that you need to do, self-doubt, that you are afraid of being rejected, that's why you don't want to be seen, confidence, we all have, our little struggles with that. And then when this all came clear, now I'm creating content. I'm like, I can't even put all my thoughts down fast enough as my ideas are coming. But now, thanks to my systems, which is first, talk it out, like here or just in my phone, and then, summarize it, get the main points, and then figure out what you could be interested in, craft another kind of content, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit longer, maybe talking head, maybe, I don't know, whatever. Now I can get started. It's so much easier. But it all starts with know yourself, know your strengths, know what you like to do, and the ones you really like to do. Like I thought this optimizing was an escape. I thought I was procrastinating in order not to do something, but what I was actually doing was filling my cup by intuitively turning to a task or a kind of task that engaged my brain in a way that it really liked. After that, maybe it depends on what it is for you. Are you a creator? Do you like to talk to people? Do you like to analyze? Are you more of a time person, that you want to know when is the right time for something? Are you a connector? These are all kind of profiles this wealth dynamics flow thingy gave. And I'm the mechanic who likes to tinker and, go for systems, improve things, which is perfect because if you have something, you show it to me, we both can improve it. I love to do that. And we don't need to start from something that's new. Also, that's why, for example, my first product will be web page reviews or sales page reviews. Of course, I can write them as well, but that's a bigger project. Why not, have a look at what you have and just, making it a little bit better. And if you want to do that, just, write in the comments, review, and I'll do a short one for free. Want to get my reps in. Yeah, so now I'm into content creation for the different platforms, and it's so cool to know what I want to do. So these are the 3 phases. Get to know yourself, who do you want to serve, and then create. And for me it was figuring out, I like systems that actually fills my cup. I like one-on-one ADHD. So let's help other coaches, consultants who maybe also have ADHD or the problems with that. And then from that, now I can create content for people who have these struggles, because many people have struggles to, when they have so much on their plate, to relax, to find balance in their day-to-day. How can they recharge throughout the day? How do they find time and create content at the same time? Ta-da, that's what I'm doing. So let me know what you think. I'll talk about this, I bet, many more times, because I want to learn and get better at telling you what I mean. So I get my point across, faster, easier, with less words. But for this video, the point was just to, check out the paint and check out this amazing. I should have gotten a little bit closer, I guess, with this one. Ooh, here. But yeah, maybe I do a live, then you can type. Yeah. Anyhow, so another one done. And I noticed that when it came to, let's say, more quote-unquote business, I tend to talk a little bit faster. I think the voice gets a little bit tighter. So I'm wondering if I should put that on the thumbnail so you kind of know what to anticipate, what kind of energy. And also I would need to know if you would tell me how long these things should be, these videos, when you want to do body doubling. Will you just, click repeat and listen from the beginning again? And is it important to you that, I don't know, you know what I'm actually going to talk about, or are you curious and just listen to whatever comes? I don't know. Let me know. If you don't like the comment section of YouTube, hop on over to Instagram, Alex Pinegger. Yeah, there you should find me, and let me know in a DM. Oh my god, I think this is so beautiful, and this is exactly what I wanted. This shimmer on black. Let me see if I can zoom what happens. Maybe I should, I don't know, should I have it this close next time? Oh, look at that. I love it. I really, really like it. And I will explore like this with the other colors as well. So cool. So cool. Okay, thank you so much. This was Brushes and Balance. Calm your squirrel mind. Bye.